Our next guest is here to tell us everything we need to know about, are you ready? Irish whiskey. Declan Synnott is here from Parnell's Irish Pub.
Hey,
nice
David.
to see you.
Good to see you, David.
I've seen your pub forever going to the Cedar Lee Theater. He's right at the corner of Lee and Cedar.
Right next to John Foreman's movie theater.
Yeah, the Cedar Lee. So you come in and out of there, stop there, and it's like one of the friendliest neighborhood bars in town, right?
Thank you. Yes, it is.
And then I also saw him the other day at Playhouse Square, and you've been there at Playhouse Square how long?
3.5 years now. We're in our 4th year now. It's great.
Yeah.
Love the area. Doing great.
We did some interviews there for the brand new season, and it was fun to talk to Gina there. And I noticed the place is sort of expanded too.
Yeah, we doubled size May 1st. We opened it up, and it's just been great. It's been great waiting for the Broadway season to start on the 2nd of October.
Excellent. So you're going to make a drink here, and you say this drink is going to be good for fall.
Well, fall and winter. You know, I come from a country that is damp and cold all the time. So this is
that Cleveland? Is Cleveland a country?
Well, you know, Cleveland, well, right now it should be the way we're doing.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is I'm making a hot whiskey. In
Ireland,
a
little sugar in there,
a little sugar,
honey.
little honey. Top it off with some water, let it melt up a bit. And we have some cloves and lemon to add a little spice and flavor to it. And then the most important ingredient, of course, is the whiskey. Because we need, you know, to warm the inside out. That's what we do.
So you've got a kettle of hot water here.
Yeah, like any good Irish kitchen, we have a kettle of hot water on the boil.
See, I like this kettle. You don't even need a stove for it.
Well, you know, that comes from my mom. We always had that on the boil at home. Someone was dropping in for a cup of tea.
There you go. Hey, so what kind
of
of tea did your mom like?
Lyons tea or Barry's tea. They're both Irish teas.
And you like tea?
Love tea.
Yeah.
Drink it all the time.
Which one do you drink?
I drink Lyons.
Lyons?
Yeah.
There you go.
So top it off with a nice bit of whiskey. Irish Jameson, which is the oldest Irish whiskey, was established in 1780.
Okay, so we got this drink here, and you put cloves in the lemon?
Cloves in the lemon, yeah. Give it a little bit of kick and bite.
Now, is this what you'd have in Ireland, like for breakfast?
Well, you know what? In my first place that I worked was a small hotel. My first job in the morning was to do 50 of them cloves and lemons.
50?
Because they'd be all coming in for lunch, and it was a liquid lunch, so they'd have a hot whiskey for lunch.
Just get ready for that.
Yeah, so here you go.
Let's give that a little try.
A little try.
It'd be a good eye opener.
Yeah, it is.
It gets you ready for the afternoon of work too. If the afternoon looks like it might be a little dismal,
that's what you need to do. Put lots of whiskey in.
This will pick you up. And you know what it really does is the citrus with the cloves.
Right.
The cloves really
mix.
Yeah, it's a beautiful mix. It's terrific. We were at an Irish pub in San Francisco not too long ago. We did a show there, and it was the same way. We came in the morning, and they had a line of drinks. Like someone like you made all those drinks ready to go. So when the guys came in, they just started pouring them.
Busy.
Busy.
Yep.
Yeah, it was great.
That's the whole idea.
So this is the oldest Irish whiskey.
1780. It was John Jameson and Son, who are actually, they are related to the Hague Scotch family. They came over from Scotland, and they bought a distillery called Bow Street Distillery in Dublin.
So they make it different than the Hagues would make the Scotch.
Yeah, totally different. Totally different recipes.
So what's the difference, would you say, between Irish whiskey and Scotch whiskey?
Well, there's a different malting. In order to be a single malt Scotch, you have to be one malt, made in Scotland, and one batch. Irish whiskey is all pot stilled, triple pot stilled, so it's 3 different distilling processes.
So it's a different kind of complicated.
Yeah, and you know, in Scotland they have the different regions, the Islay, you know, Highlands and Lowlands.
So the peat, all different kinds of peat.
Flavors of the water make a big difference. It's like Guinness in Ireland. That's why Guinness tastes like that, because it's made from river liffey water. It's the flavoring. So
when they make beer over there in Cleveland Heights near your Parnell's bar down the street, it's going to taste like Cleveland Heights beer.
I have no idea where to get the water. Maybe it's distilled water that they get from somewhere else. I don't know.
So what's going on here? So
right.
we got the oldest. What are these ones here?
So I brought the oldest, and this here actually is Jameson Caskmate. What they've done, Jameson have taken a spin-off of craft breweries over here. So they've reversed the cycle. They've turned around, they recruited a brewery in County Cork, and now they're aging, the last aging process of the Jameson is in port barrels. So you'll actually taste the port creaminess in it.
So it's got a little bit of that background of port.
Yeah, background of port.
So do you drink a lot at work, or?
Me? I actually don't drink.
That's what I heard. That's why. So that's why you're successful at this business.
Yeah, well, you could say that, yeah. So you can taste the creamy finish on it.
Oh yeah,
with
definitely
the port
different
flavor.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
softer.
It's very soft. Very smooth. It's a lot smoother.
Yeah, that is terrific.
Yeah.
I think I could look at these and talk about them rather than drink them. It's a little early in the day. And since
That's okay.
I'm taking a cue from you not to drink too much. That's pretty funny. Hey, I want to tell people too, if you go down to Playhouse Square for the Playhouse Broadway series, make sure you stop in Parnell's. It is a friendly place, and you've opened it up. You've got that nice private room in the back,
we have the little snug. Yeah, it's a spin-off on the traditional snug in Ireland.
It's called a snug, S-N-U-G, and it's its own room and its own doors. What is a snug?
Snug is in the 1900s in Ireland. When you built a pub, you built a snug. So if the priest wanted to have a drink and he didn't want to be seen, he'd go in there and he'd close the doors. Or an attorney was doing work or something like that and they wanted to meet a client privately, they'd close the doors.
And that's the snug.
That's the snug.
So we got a
private
snug,
little area.
Snug at Parnell's down at Playhouse
Yes, we
Square.
do.
And it's really great too. And both of his places have that really small, intimate kind of feel. And when you go there, you feel like you belong there. It's like everybody, they're very friendly.
Well, the essence of a pub is the people within. It's not what you have, it's the people within, the atmosphere and the comfort, and just a pub is a place you're supposed to talk, not be on your cell phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
It drives me crazy with cell phones, but that's okay. I can't say that.
That's your pet peeve.
Yeah, that's my pet
That's
peeve.
terrific. So check it out, Parnell's. If you go to the Cedar Lee Theater, we have a special show coming up on Monday at this Lee Road area because they've done a whole bunch of work there. So you can see it on Monday. Parnell's is right there next to the Cedar Lee Theater or at Playhouse Square. If you go down for a show or just shopping on the weekend, stop down and see it. Are you open? How many days are you open downtown?
7 days a week.
7 days a
Both
week?
locations, yeah.
And which one are you at most?
It depends on what's going on. Levels of business.
There you go.
Back and forth all the time.
You'll be able to recognize him. No, he's the friendliest guy in the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David.